you're going to be in the office forecasting tomorrow, and I was wondering if you could help me make sense of all the avalanches that have happened. Not only just the sheer volume, but it sounds like there are a few things that are unique worth talking about.
Yeah, as of this morning, Trent had 24 avalanches that were reported to the Avalanche Center. And there's been another 14 or 15 that have been reported today that either came in from yesterday or were human triggered or natural triggered and just reported today. And a lot of those are wind drifted snow or new snow issues, which is what we had forecast for just based on all the new snow we've had coming in. And then there's been some anomalous avalanches where we've had very wide avalanches on Wolverine Shoulder, which was up to 450 feet wide, which was a southeast facing aspect. And then the Petticoat Avalanche, which was up above the Alta Summer Road, that was 300 feet wide, that both failed on a crust facet sandwich a couple feet down.
So like I can wrap my head around like it's the wind has been blowing and it's been snowing. I mean, it hasn't stopped snowing all season, it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the part that I'm having trouble with is that when the wind blows, we get avalanches. That's easy. But we've had just these like really brief moments of clear weather. It's been cold, as everyone knows, and it seems like that did something, and maybe there have been some remotely triggered avalanches. There have been some as you mentioned, that are breaking really far and wide, and like what exactly is going on here?
Well, we had some clearing a couple of days ago, and so I'm talking with the Alta Avalanche office, kind of with both of those avalanches being up above their zone. There was some clearing a couple of days ago prior to the storm coming in, and so there was some faceting that occurred on that crust just briefly. And then the thought anecdotally is that when those 9 inches of really low density snow came in Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, it just kind of capped the weak layer right above the crust, and then all the new higher density snow that's come in since then, it just hasn't settled out, and it's still avalanching on that weak layer.
Yeah, and actually, Toby sent us some photos from up near Logan with some of that really low density snow with the cold temperatures and just maybe a night of clear weather. He was finding some faceting in that new snow, and that maybe have led to some sensitive conditions. My question then is is this our new weak layer? Are we faced with this like for the rest of the season, or is this going to be something that's short-lived? Because normally when we have avalanches in the new snow and wind drifted snow, we often think of those as being kind of a 24 to 48 hour problem. What are we looking at here, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great point, Mark. I mean, today going up and doing the crown profile on that Petticoat Avalanche, that weak crust interface was about 2 feet down from the surface. And our temperatures within the snow showed us that that is rounding and that layer should heal out within the week or so. And it's just something that we'll just keep an eye on as things go on. So it's seeing how much longer it takes, how much more new snow we get, and whether or not we're still seeing avalanches or propagation results with extended column tests at that layer. I would think that any layer, any place where you're skiing or traveling or riding that has a crust present, I would take the time to dig down at least 100 centimeters and see how that new snow, old snow interface is reacting.
Okay, well, good. I mean, earlier on this season, we had some weak snow near the ground. That healed up. We put that to bed. It sounds like this new weak layer is not going to be long lasting. It's gotten buried fairly deeply, but it's worth digging down to evaluate.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a great point, Mark. And yeah, we'll see where things go within the next couple of weeks, and hopefully it just keeps snowing and this is just a blip on the season.
Okay. Any other take home points for me?
No, I think that's great.
Get the forecast.